Hi, this is Anita from Reluctant Low-Carb Life. One of the things that we're real advocates for here is fresh food. We've always talked about the trifecta of health, which is basically about fresh food, food that helps you feel full, and fitness. And certainly one of those is fresh foods. And we want to talk a little bit about why fresh food matters and a guide to how you can get fresh foods at the grocery store. Fresh foods are superior to processed foods. There's no doubt about that. There's no question at all in basically anyone's mind that fresh foods are more superior to processed foods. They are more nutrient dense, meaning that things like fresh spinach is rich in vitamin A, C, K, iron, and magnesium. While canned spinach can lose much of its vitamin content, a whole avocado provides healthy fats and fiber, but an avocado-flavored snack is usually filled with unhealthy oils and artificial flavors. So you can basically take the same food, which would be healthy if you've ate it, by itself, nutrient-dense, and you can make it unhealthy by adding things to it. Also, when you have fresh foods, you're avoiding additives and hidden sugars in your food, and your food then has better satiety. Fresh foods taste better. The natural sweetness of a ripe strawberry or a fresh-picked cucumber crunch can't be replicated in a factory. Cooking with fresh ingredients also allows for greater creativity and customization. So here's some ways that, let's say, you really want to get into eating more fresh foods. Let's say you're not eating a lot of fresh foods now, or you're a great believer in fresh foods. What are some things that you can do to make sure that you're eating fresh foods? One thing is shop the outer aisles in the grocery store. When you go into a grocery store, it's the outer aisles which are the most healthy. It's the produce section, it's the fruit section, it's the meat and seafood counters, the dairy section, the eggs. All of those sections there, which on the outer side of the grocery store are the most healthy. It's when you start going into the aisles, you get all the processed foods. But it's on the outer part of the grocery store that you will get the fresh foods. So, you can make a grocery list, stick to your list, and shop the outer aisles of the store. Learn to shop at farmers markets. I'm lucky because I'm here in Asia. And, being here in Asia, I'm really lucky in the sense that we basically, all of our vegetables are fresh. There's women just down the street from me here in Vietnam that every day bring the vegetables from their home and they sell them, out there on the street. So you can buy them completely fresh from the farmers. It's like a farmer's market. Farmers markets are a trove of fresh, seasonal, and often organic produce. Some of the reasons why you should shop at a farmer's market is, first of all, you're supporting the local farmers, and it reduces the carbon footprint. You have access to fruits and vegetables directly from the source, which can mean better flavor and nutrition. And you can find, unique low-carb produce like heirloom tomatoes, fresh herbs, or specialty greens. Also, one of the great things about it, if you shop the farmer's market enough, you'll get to know some of the farmers or the people that are selling there at the farmer's market. You'll be able to meet friends and get to know people there and build relationships. And maybe, they can tell you what's in season now, what will be in season later, and you can start planning your food around it. It can be a great adventure to go to the farmer's markets. Other thing you can do is grow your own food. Growing your own food ensures that you have the freshest food possible. Even if you live in the city, we live here in a city, we're growing some food on our rooftop. It allows you to control what grows in your garden. Even if you don't have a yard, you can produce a productive garden in a very small place. We've talked about hydroponic gardening. You can produce that. You can do a balcony garden, windowsill, raised beds. There's lots of things you can do to still grow food yourself, especially herbs. If you cook with a lot of herbs, you can grow some herbs yourself, even indoors or, on a balcony. You can order 100% fresh meal kits. And I did not recommend any fresh meal kits here in my blog because I think you should do your research and try to find someone who's doing fresh meal kits that's really using locally sourced vegetables and meats and other things. And that is that you can make sure that it's of the best and the highest ingredients that doesn't have a lot of processed foods in it. You want to have kits that are, unprocessed vegetables, high quality proteins, would be easy for you to put together, easy for you to make, if they're the kind that you're going to be cooking yourself, and that will, have eco-friendly packaging, and that will basically be a sustainable project. A couple things you can do when using fresh foods is you can prep your meals Stock your pantry with the basics. Make simple swaps if you need to. Snack on a fresh celery with almond butter instead of packaged chips. You have zucchini noodles instead of boxed pasta. You can do things like that. You can experiment with new recipes. And there's lots of long-term benefits by eating this way. I know when I was young, we ate only fresh foods. I'm thankful for that. I think it's really helped my health in my later years. Unfortunately, now the world's become where we're eating mainly processed foods, which is not healthy for us. If you'd like to be able to read more about this, there's a lot more details in my blog post on my website, Reluctant Low-Carb Life. You can read our blog on Why Fresh Foods Matter, a guide to fresh, low-carb grocery shopping. And we hope you'll be able to read this and that you will enjoy this. And if you have any comments or questions, we sure love to hear from you. Thank you so much.